Alright, I have a lot of money. Can I just buy a nuke now?
Sure, go ahead. Drop it on me.
Or a laser bear?
Laser bear. Oh man, laser bears. Laser bear cavalry is a real deal.
That was in Age of Mythology, I think.
Was it?
Yeah, it's a cheat for it. In Age of I didn't play Age of Mythology. In Age of Empires 2, the cheats were... Oh, it was cheesesteak jimmies for the food, but I'm not talking about those, the units. There was a hot rod.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
Yeah, the blue Mustang
I
or
forgot what
Cobra
it
or
was.
something.
I know I used it at some point.
It
and
had
was
machine
fun.
guns, but it shot like the handgunner ammo. And then there was the
Yeah.
what else was there?
You could just
There's
make a
one.
bunch of cars and just auto win.
Yeah, there was there was one other OP unit, but now I can't remember what it was. I know in Age of Empires 3 there was a monster truck that literally ran over buildings, like just driving over stuff, just destroyed the building.
That's cool. Never heard of that one, but yeah. Should have expected something to be in there.
Wait, I have a diary name. Where's okay, right. He's making Sagami happy.
Sagami will never be happy. Unless it
Can I
is
kill
rule
these
breaking.
guys yet? Thank you. Thank you, sweet baby Jesus. Battle of Kofu. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow. And I get to use Katana Samurai, who are realistically bad now. Just barely better than your Nagi Ash and fewer number, so...
I mean, yeah, if we think about
Yeah.
it realistically, samurai just armed with katanas going into melee combat against Ashigaru, I mean, they would beat Ashigaru, but if the Ashigaru had Wazakashis and stuff, they'd still... Is it Wakazashi or Wazakashi?
I think it's Wakizashi.
Wakazashi, yeah, they'd... I mean, Ashigaru would still kill plenty, I would assume. Although, again, I don't know how effective swords would be against samurai armor.
I don't know. I have obviously never experienced either side of it, so...
You haven't killed people with Yaris before? That's weird. Okay, why is every single battle we play with stupid hills in the middle? Have you noticed that? Literally every single one, it's had these... Okay,
Yeah.
well actually we're playing on the exact same piece of land where we played the last battle. So
I
that's
think
probably-
so, yeah. Except this time it's not winter. Ooh, Yumi Naginata Ash. The ones who can't decide. and who won't show their bow stats. Somehow that makes them seem suspicious to me. I don't know. Could just be me.
Oh, so suspicious.
Suspicious? Suspicious? I don't know where I'm going with that.
Me neither, man. Ugh, I'm a little worn out right now.
Are you?
Yeah, I've been doing the domination campaign for Rome 2 tournament. And I guess I don't know exactly how I'm going to do videos of that or if I will yet. I haven't decided.
Domination
But that's interesting.
campaign?
Yeah, it's a multiplayer tournament, but it's played with a campaign map. And like I'm Lusitani and you're given a certain amount of regions. And it's literally the overview map of Rome 2. It's like when you press tab, kind of. It just
Mhm.
shows every region and like it shows like a faction banner over it. And basically when you get to attack a settlement, there's lots of rules, and I can't explain them all right now, but lots of different rules, and you have a certain amount of funds each turn, and you can attack in siege battles, or fight a land battle, or fight in a naval battle if it's on the water. And basically, as you fight these battles and take provinces, it's a lot like how a campaign works. You just get more funds and kind of snowball, but it's with 24 players, so it's like Oakley is Arabasi, he's right next to me. Darren Total War is Carthage, he's close to me. And it's just real players instead of the AI on each faction. It's interesting.
So
I've never done anything like
you
it
set
before.
up you set up multiplayer battle scenarios based on what you do on
in the
that
campaign. Yeah.
supposed campaign map.
Yes, exactly.
So you're fighting imaginary wars. Okay. Well, that's
It's
actually a
it's
cool concept.
It's a video game. Like it's
Yeah,
all-
yeah. I mean, obviously you're always fighting imaginary wars. True. Or refighting real ones, but never new ones, of course. Which is, kind of kind of an improvement over actual war, in my opinion.
Yeah, fake war is probably preferable to it. I think.
Yeah. Killing people, seeing people stabbed and beaten and bloody on the ground is actually fun now. That's kind of cool. We can enjoy that. I mean, the fact that we can enjoy it tells me that we haven't been traumatized by war, which is a good thing. But somehow I feel like I'm derailing something. Wait.
For the love of God, shoot your weapon, sir. We lost. Campaign's over, we lost. Shoot them!
No, 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 no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Ow.
One of our units
Ow,
has used
stop.
all its ammunition, my lord.
Damn, missed the charge. Oh no, I might actually lose this battle.
You might. There is a distinct possibility that you will lose this battle.
Not to say that only military genius could win this battle.
Have they already said that to you?
No, they will not say this to me because it shouldn't to, but... You know, that's probably what they think. Oh no, we're boned. We're so dead. Gotta do some calf dragging.
Just gonna do some casual calf drag.
What I mean is charging in and going back out, but, you know.
That's not calf dragging.
You know, if I was actually facing Zarganis right now, of course he would say that I'm actually cheating. Because he always does. I have actually met him on Shogun 2, like I tried getting, or, you know, I wanted to see if I could get back into it and enjoy it. And there were 2 memorable experiences.
With Sardanis?
One with him. The first one was just a calf dragging douchebag who like didn't play well at all. He just surprised me because obviously you don't initially assume that he's a calf dragger. So he ended up winning because my calf and most of my army was calf got destroyed due to that. And well, I was really annoyed by that. And then the second experience, yeah, was running into Zarganis, who abused the guard mode on his Donderbust, which ended up killing my general because of it, and wiping out the 36 attack, 28 defense unit.
How did he abuse it? Just you got into melee combat, but they kept shooting?
No, I mean, the fact that you use guard mode on gun cav in Shogun 2 means that the first row can hold up the entire
it's behind shoot.
the entire unit, and everybody behind shoots through them without injuring their own men. Which I think it's an exploit. I think it shouldn't work that way. I mean, the only reason they did that was so normally a unit would keep shooting while it's engaged by like 1 or 2 people, which is good. But gun cav shoot all the time, so that becomes exploitable. So he does that. He kills my gen with it, I still win the cav fight, and he calls me a cheater for cav dragging when all I did was pull a unit out of his unit, go around to try and hit his gun cav. Like, that's what the guy is like. He just wants to be cheated on, and he will do anything to make you look like a cheater. That's, yeah. And apparently there's been problems with him in tournaments as well, which people didn't want to elaborate on. So, yeah, apparently it goes with him, not so much his opponents. Yeah, lovely person. And of course, still frequent Shogun 2.
So you guys are best friends, right?
Yes, best friends ever. And we've had some fun conversations on the forums as well. Like back when we still discussed unit balance, and he wanted to give no dachis a bonus versus cav because he thought, like, you know what that would have meant, right? Oh yeah, katanas are kind of useless right now. Let's give no dachis a bonus versus cav. That's sensible.
Okay, well, I just got really lucky. I'm happy with that.
What happened?
I just got 2 generals for free, basically.
Wow, really?
They 2 turns in a row. And now it hasn't happened up to this point, so it's kind of balances out.
The guy in Kai, you could promote him.
Yeah, I promoted them both. I have 2 I got 2 generals out of those last 2 little results.
That is very fortunate. Yeah. Good job.
It's the first time this campaign, so I'm...
Good job, game.
Thanks, game.
By the way, since I just played a little bit of Assassin's Creed Revelations, and it reminded me how much I hated this full sync feature. What's your opinion on that?
What don't you like about... You mean having to hit 100% sync just for fun? Like, you don't have to do it,
yeah,
but
I mean, it sort of rubs it in your face. 50% sync. You suck. You barely pass.
I don't actually really have an issue with it because it's just one of those things where you choose to care about it or not. Like I don't ever feel bad like, oh, I've never played it for 100% sync because I think that would be boring and it would just take way too long because some of the things they ask you to do are ridiculous. And like just they make you go way out of the way to get 100% sync on that mission.
Yeah.
And I just don't worry about it at all. But I understand what you're saying. I just don't get offended by it. Like I'm just like whatever.
I don't get offended either. It's just it's just so annoying. I kind of wanna. Maybe I have OCD. I don't know. I just like having the 100% thing.
It sounds like you get annoyed by it, to be honest.
There. And excuse me.
It sounds like you do get annoyed by it.
I do get annoyed by it. Well, there's the reason I pointed out, right?
Yeah.
I am not a fan of that feature, no. It's because, like, I just did one of the opening missions. I had to assassinate the captain, the first captain, to get the first tower conquered. And, well, as it turns out, I did it all right. Successfully killed the guy and got away, but while trying to jump on the tower, or I jumped on the tower in order to light the fire, and someone saw me, and I had absolutely no way of escaping that. And that was, like, at that time I was already redoing the mission, because I didn't want to get bothered by this 50% you suck notion. So, yeah, I mean,
just get better at the game, I guess.
That's when I decided that it was not worth it, but they should have never done this, in my opinion.
It's still the city's still Constantinople at the time the game is played, right?
Yes.
When did it change over to Istanbul? Was that in the 1600s? Or
Well,
was
I actually don't know. Like in the game, they just say, well, it's a local or a preference of the locals to call it that.
I see.
You move over. Yeah, I'm just gonna rearrange my troops a little. Wait, do I have a way of recruiting Naginata Ash? Yes, okay.
The mission has always been neutralize madness with extreme prejudice, but now I really, really want to get in your territory and start making you a sad boy.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I got your provinces now, but I don't know. I feel like I have to do something to make you come to me, because I know you want to kill Otani now, so you're going to take Echizen. But, I mean, as you know, I'm very close to North Shinano and Kozuke and stuff, and I feel like moving there will make you have to react, but at the end of the day, you could also just choose to continue. Like, you could literally have Ieyasu just conquer city after city, like, moving away from where you are right now. And just, like... You know what would be a really interesting thing? And I don't know if this is even remotely economically feasible at all. I've never tried it in any Total War game. But just going from city to city, taking them all, and then looting them, or whatever it is that gives you all the gold.
Yeah.
And just getting a huge economy going that way. I've never tried that. It seems like in Attila that's going to be... Oh, hello.
Right. Hello. Yeah, I've seen someone do that, and it actually seems to work reasonably well, except that you don't actually win the campaign. It's just a good way of sustaining your existence, because you can keep paying for your troops. You can keep using war to pay for the war.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, I mean, extremely destructive, needless to say, but it can be fun.
I think the Raves feature in Attila is going to be very cool. That you can deny enemy settlements. Like, you know that you can't defend the city, so you just burn it to the ground and get all the gold from it and prevent them from taking it themselves. And if they want to actually get the city back, they have to pay like a ridiculous amount of gold to actually rebuild it, and they lose half of their army because those people become part of the population of rebuilding that city. I think that's a really interesting feature.
Yeah.
Are you attacking Echizen right now?
I agree with that. No, I'm just attacking the Otani army, and this is actually not good to auto-resolve. They have this weird... The game has this weird notion that my advantage is about 55%. And when you see the army, you're gonna go, what the hell?
Well, when it says I'm about to play it, it looks more like 35 or 40, yeah, probably 40% chance of winning. I mean, I have no chance of winning, obviously.